Oh, sorry about that. My video stopped for some reason. You will continue to pay for your driver's license and your registration of your vehicle. So, I don't own a vehicle. I don't have a driver's license, and I still drive cars because I keep some documentation with me in case I get pulled over, which happened a couple weeks ago. I was driving a friend's car. We got pulled over. Basically profiling. This is in Danville, okay? So I know everyone's aware about that. Profiling is still happening. But, so I got pulled over, and I rolled my window down about that much, just enough to hand the documentation to the officer. He has a gun, I don't. I'm scared for my safety. I could get shot. Because he did ask me, can you roll down your window? I said, no. Well, please, sir, can you? I said, no, I'm sorry, I'm in fear of my safety. So here's this, and I hand him the documentation. He looked at it, he said, well, what is this? Well, I'm respectful of the officers. I respect them. And I have to. I don't want to get shot. I said, well, take a look, sir. And then he went back to his vehicle. I'm sure he called his sergeant. But he looked at the first page. And the first page says, basically, that I do not have to do these things that you're saying that I have to do. And if you don't understand, then contact your supervisor. So whether he read that and then contacted the supervisor, or he just contacted his sergeant, and then, whatever. I don't know what he did when he went back to the car. But he came back. He handed me my documentation, and he let us go. And I don't have a driver's license. Because I exercised my right to my privacy and pursuit of happiness, and to travel unimpeded without being bothered, because I was following all the, if you're going to drive safely. If you're not, then you're going to pay the consequences. And you should, because, don't be an idiot out there, basically. So, yeah. So, that's it. So, how many of you guys knew that? And if you say it's not true, if you don't believe me, look. And it won't take that much time for you to look and find this information out. And you will see that this is true. And here, I'll give you one more little... This is something else to add to it. Go into the DMV. Look on the wall where, they have this written down. The rules and all the practices. They even have a form for you to turn back in your license and basically remit it and say, I'm done. Because when you sign your name, I've had a driver's license before, and even though I don't have it right now because it's expired, I have to do the same thing. I have to file this form, because once you've had a driver's license, and whether you let it expire or it gets suspended, you're still under those DMV rules. And you've basically given up your rights. That's what you did. Believe me, I didn't know that. I do know now. And there's a form, you fill it out, you give back your driver's license, unregister your vehicle, and drive like you're supposed to drive. Because, like I said, imagine if you had to register everything that you owned every year and you had to pay. I think then people would start looking into that. Like, wait a second, what's going on here? Why are you taxing me for something that is my right? Just like these toll lanes that are about ready to go on the freeways around here. That's something I'll save for another time, because that right there is going to get you real good. When you see there's one lane dedicated to, what is it called, carpool. Now it's going to be a toll lane that you can use if you want to pay to drive in it. That's a tax. That's against the Constitution, but we are allowing that, and it's going to happen. It's in the do you see all the work on the freeways right now? And you think, oh, it's going to be more room to drive. No, that's a toll lane. Just go down 680. Drive down 680. You'll see it. It's in effect right now. They did a test, and that's where they put it at. They put it on 680. Where there's, people driving down 680 going to Dublin, those all rich folks, they don't care about paying but a toll. They got a ride pay. They don't care. They got enough money. So, of course, they did it on a freeway. It was a pilot program. On a freeway where nobody would trip out it. No, nothing would come up. They wouldn't be, what is this? Oh, sorry about that. Okay, so they wouldn't even, wouldn't even bother them. And then the regular people driving in, from San Jose coming up here, they won't even ride in the lane. And so just think, I've been on the freeway during rush hour time, or not rush hour, but stop and go. Then there's a whole lane not being used because people want to pay to drive in it. And that is wasteful. And then not fair to pay the tax. But if you have a driver's license and you've given up your rights, then you will have to pay or get a ticket or a big fine. So, that's how they are stripping away at our rights and our civil liberties, because we don't even know our own rights. That's what I want to emphasize. It's important, because if you don't know what you have, you will lose it. And I don't want to wake up in a country where I'd be like, oh, I remember when. No, because we can do something now. Wake up for real and let it be known that you know these things. The more people that exercise their rights, the less the government could pull one over on us. And if we don't exercise our rights, they will be continued to be stripped away. Mark my words. I hate to say it, but it's true. And these are people, look, our politicians, they work for us. But the way it looks is like we work for them, because they're busy taxing us. And we don't even know that it's against the Constitution. Then here's the thing. Did you know DMV is a corporation? And I don't care if there's a California seal, okay? Because no government official, it's against the Constitution for any government to tax the citizens for something that is a right. That's why it's a corporation. And that's why they get away with it. Just thought I would share that with you guys. I love everybody. I love you all. And I just want really you to really exercise your rights. That's all you have to do. And look, and don't believe, I mean, probably most of everybody's don't believe me, because during after 9/11, people looked at when I would say, my truth, what I believe, because of being in the military and seeing what I did, and saying about they allowed that to happen, and basically what happened. People were calling me a communist, and and a conspiracy theorist, and all those conspiracy theories, they're known actual not conspiracy theories. They've been proved to be actual factual things. So thank you, everybody, who were like, oh, the conspiracy theories, here he goes with the conspiracy theories. They're not. They're not conspiracy theories, okay? So we know this now. And another thing, it was when the gas prices were going up and up and up. I remember when I said, hey, I didn't own a vehicle. I have a $3,000 bike. I like that. That keeps me healthy. But I just threw it out there. Just put it out there. Why don't everybody just stop driving for a day? We'll see how fast those gas prices come down. Now this is when it was going up to like $4.30, close to $5. And I was going like, how high are they really gonna go? It was basically they were doing a test again to see how high they can go before people will actually change their driving habits and stop driving as much. And then after they figured out what's the highest, they stayed within the medium, the middle. So I found that interesting. And while all you people are paying all that money to drive your car and paying all that gas prices, didn't even notice that. And what you also didn't notice is, what people said to me, I can't stop driving because I gotta pay my bills. I gotta pay my mortgage, and I gotta. Well, what if you don't have no money? What are they gonna do? Really? They can't do nothing. But people were like, I can't do that, because that's all what it took. People just stopped driving, bam. There the gas prices were back down. Just like when the coronavirus thing happened. People were not driving. I could have rode my bicycle on the freeway all day long, and it would have been great. I'd been like, woo, enjoying the freeway for me and my bicycle, because there was nobody out there. It was insane. And gas prices went down by $1. See, so it did work. But did you lose your house? Did you lose your car? Did you lose anything when you weren't driving your vehicle? No, you just got fresher, cleaner air. And the planet thanked you for that. And I thank you for that, because you saved my lungs. So yeah. So, it's not like I am the crazy person from this time. I am the person with the tinfoil on my head. Just calm, that's me. Because, when I would start to speak, I stopped talking, because I'm a kind of person that likes to speak face to face in person. So because everyone's social distancing, I'm choosing my new medium, this right here. I'm social distancing, because you're listening to this right now and I'm talking to you. But I don't prefer this. I'd rather see all your beautiful faces. But if this is the way I can get my points across and speak my truth, then I'll use this medium for now. Because I would love to see all you guys again, you know, whenever you come out of your freaking caves and stop being scared. Say hi. I'll be here. So yeah, so I hope you guys, you know, really listen to what I said and take it in, you know, take it in and just think about it. And you know, I'm not a conspiracy theorist. I just see the truth, and I want everybody to see that truth also, because it's important. We live in a country that's not great anymore. Well, I don't know if it's ever been great, but we can make it great if we actually know what we have, because they're going to take it away before we even know. And then we're going to then we'll be like, what happened to America? Well, it's happening right now. It's happening right now. And it is serious. So, with that, I just want to say I love you all. Be safe. Stop practicing social distancing. You know, go get together, have a barbecue outside. Get together with your friends, you know, hang out. Talk about these things. Talk about the issues today. Stop being distracted and stop being scared. Talk about these things that you know to be true. That's the only way anything's going to change to a better country that I want to live in. And I'm sure you want to live in that country too. And your kids, you know, I know you love your kids. Make this country great for them. All right? But so I love you guys. God bless you. And I'll see you again real soon. Peace out.